Hello, Chaz Marler from Pair of Dice Paradise here, and my previously planned segment on which conventions that I would recommend for first-time convention goers will have to wait, because I've received a question! Today's question comes from Eric R., who asks, I am a 44-year-old gamer who wants to attend my very first board game convention this year. Which convention would you recommend for someone who will most likely be traveling alone and is looking to play a variety of board games? Well, that was convenient. Excellent question, Eric. It's one that actually comes up so often, I was already planning on doing a segment about it, but thankfully, now I won't have to because I already am. Now, I think that for someone who's traveling alone and is looking to get in as much gaming as possible, I would suggest BGG Con, which takes place in November, Dice Tower Con, which usually takes place around the 4th of July, then Origins, followed by Gen Con. Now, BGG Con versus Dice Tower Con was actually a pretty close call, but BGG Con topped this particular list because Dice Tower Con, being in Miami, Florida, means that there's also theme parks and other attractions available, which could make it a good stop if you're traveling with your entire family. But both of these conventions have a friendly atmosphere, they're attended by several thousand gamers, and they both boast an extensive game library providing plenty of potential variety. The third item on the list, Origins, is also an enjoyable convention. And thanks to the North Market across the street from the convention center, Origins has, hands down, the best food of any convention. Well, last year, Origins was attended by about 16,000 people, and it had a really nice mix of gaming and a large exhibit hall full of vendors. And also, since it takes place in June, some companies will be demoing the games that they'll be releasing at Gen Con and throughout the rest of the year. And speaking of Gen Con is the main event of the board gaming industry in North America. Attended by over 60,000 avid, rabid gamers, Gen Con has an energy level that you just won't see at any other convention. But Gen Con is all about the vendors, the new games, and the spectacle. In my experience, it's actually been quite difficult to get any quality board gaming in at Gen Con. But a potentially overlooked item that would actually top my list would be local conventions. Now, until I actually went out of my way to start looking for local conventions, I didn't realize how many were out there. I didn't know that there's an organization in my town of 160,000 people that hosts an annual 3-day convention plus 3 quarterly gaming days. And local conventions can be a great way to meet nearby gamers and discover even more local gaming opportunities that are right under your nose. Plus, you can spend the nights in the comfort of your own bed. Well, there you go. I hope that this information has been helpful to you, Eric, and join me next time when I'll either tackle another viewer question or I don't know, eat a sandwich? Last year, Origins was attended by about 16,000 people, and it had a nice mix of gaming and a really large